morning everyone. So last session we studied that the Turing machine is accepted the language L equal to 0 power n and 1 power n, where n is greater than or equal to 1, right? So last session we studied how the studied the concept of how the Turing machine has accepted this language. Now we are going to see how it should be simulated and the transition table and transition diagram, right? See how it is simulated is, we know that is blank, blank, 0, 0, 1, 1, blank, blank. So this should be present inside the Turing machine. We know that. See, this is Q0. So Q0 is this is the initial position of the Turing machine. So what is the next step is, we are going to change the state by 0 by x. Okay, we know the concept. We want to replace this 0 by x. So now it is x 0 1 1 blank blank. Okay, so now when it is replaces, we want to change the state. So now the state goes to Q0 to Q1. Clear? And now blank blank x 0 1 1 blank blank. We know there is no replacement of this state. Okay, according to our concept, we want to replace the 1 by x, sorry 0 by x and 1 by y. So now there is no replacement. So what I am doing is the same state should be continued. So this is Q1. Okay, now we know that we want to replace this 1 by y, right? So b x 0 and this is y and bb. So now the control want to move left side. Okay, no need to go right side. So now when it is change the direction, we should change the state, right? So now it is Q1. So I want to change the state, it is Q2. Okay, so we know till this x the control want to move, because control doesn't know, machine doesn't know this is the last 0. So I am moving the 0 till x. When it reaches here, now it is Q2. When it reaches here, control should know this is the last position. So I want to change it as to the next one. It is 0. So now the control is here. So we want to put it as Q0. I will explain you why I put the Q0 here. Because this is the second round started. So when the control comes to the initial position, we want to change the state also initial state. Clear? When the control, see the control is going right, and when the control comes to the initial position, see it goes right and control come to the initial position, we want to change the state also as initial state, that is Q0. Clear? Okay, listen, another one concept is here, and this is the round 2 we are going to start it. This round 2 is also the same as round 1, because 0 is replaced by x and 1 is replaced by 1. That was performed in round 1. Similarly, I am going to replace this 0 by x and this 1 by y. So round 2 is also be started. So what I am going to do is, this is Q0, right? And now round 2 bb x, I want to replace this 0 by x, x y 1 bb. Okay, so now we want to search the 1. So 1 is at right side, so control goes here. Okay, till this y. So now it is, we replace here, so state also changed as Q1. And blank blank x x y 1 bb. So now the control moves to right. So now it is Q1, and I want to replace this 1 by y. So b x x y, this y and blank blank, and control comes here. So I want to change the state. Now it is Q2. So till this control want to move, that is first x. So now it is control comes here, that is Q2, and blank blank x x y y bb. So when the control comes here, now the state is Q0, because it goes to the initial position. Now it is Q0, and it should know no other zeros are there, no other ones are there. I clearly replace that zeros and machine clearly replace that ones. So what it want to do is, we want to go accepting state, right? So what I blank blank x x y y blank blank. So now it goes here. It is to the next state of what we didn't use the previous states. For example, Q0 is used, Q1 is used, and Q2 is used, but Q3 state is not used. So when it reaches this, when it goes for accepting state, we want to put here as Q3. Okay. Once again, why I put Q3 here is, when it reaches an accepting state, you should know it is an accepted, you want to go for next state, that is Q3 state. Okay, till Q2 I have used here, so I want to go for Q3 state. Till the first blank it reaches, I want to move the control to Q3. So now it is Q3 and blank blank, X, X, Y, Y, B, B and again B. So when it reaches the second blank, it is Q4, we can say this is the accepted, right? So this is the simulation model of the Turing machine which accepts the language L equal to 0 power n, 1 power n. Clear? And we can write the transition function also. See, now we know the transition function, delta of Q0 comma 0, Q0 comma 0, that is equal to, this is the current state and this is the next state. We know the delta function, this is the current state and now next is the next state, right? So Q0, 0, so Q0 state changes to Q1, clear? Changes to Q1 and 0 is replaced by X. Okay, so Q1 comma X comma, the direction is changed to right side. So I will put that right R here, clear? Once again, if you see Q1 comma 0, the state Q1 doesn't change. Next state you see the state Q1 doesn't change. So I'm writing here delta of Q1 comma 0 that is equal to Q1 comma 0 that is equal to state is there is no change in the state. So Q1, see Q1 comma 0, no change in the state. So Q1 and this 0 is not replaced by any input tape symbol. So 0 should be 0. So Q1 comma 0, but the direction is changed right side. Okay, so I want to put R here, right? Similarly, you want to write all the delta functions. So I will tell you under one delta function here. If you see Q1 comma 1, so delta of Q1 comma 1 that is equal to, see Q1 comma 1, and now the state is changed to Q2, the next state Q2, right? So I am going to write Q2 comma Q2 and 1 is clearly replaced by Y. So 1 is replaced by Y. So Q2 comma Y comma and the direction changes here to left, right? Left direction. So this is here. So we can write all the delta function. As I told you, this is very important delta function is because based on this delta function only machine moves, right? The control moves, whether it is right side or left side. Clear? Okay. Now I will tell you about the transition table. Transition table. We know here the left side of the left side of the table is input state. How many states I am using? Q4 till Q4. So Q0, Q1, and Q2, Q3, and Q4. Correct? And right side it is tape symbol. So we have input tape 0, 1, and 1 is replaced by X. And 0 is replaced by X and 1 is replaced by Y and blank. Okay, these are the tape symbols. 0, 1, X, Y and blank. These are the tape symbols. So I told you based on the transition function only control moves. This is state and this is input symbol. Okay, so see Q0, 0. I want to see the simulation diagram. Q0, 0. Q0, 0. So what the control, state goes to Q1, right? So I'm going to write here as Q1 comma Q1. This is Q1 comma and blank 0 is replaced by X. So Q1 comma X comma and the direction is right side. So Q1 comma X comma R. Right? Similarly, I want to write all these. I want to fill all these entries like second this okay Q1 0 Q1 0. We have Q1 0. So the state is Q1. So Q1 comma 0 is there is no change. So Q1 comma 0 comma and direction it moves to right side direction. Now Q1 1, that is Q1 1. Q1 1. So in this place I want to write Q1 1. So the state is Q2. So Q2 comma and this 1 is replaced by Y. So Q2 comma Y comma the direction is left side, that is L. Okay, Q2 comma Y comma L. Now Q2 0, see Q2 0. So here I want to write that is the state doesn't change, so q2 comma, and the 0 is, there is no replacement, so q2 comma 0 comma left, correct? And now q00, so q00 already we wrote, that is the same function only it happens. See, 0 is replaced by x, and state is q1 and moving the right side direction. Now q1y, so we have q1y. So in this entry, q1y, this entry I want to fill, q1y, state is the same state. So q1 comma, the y is not, doesn't replace. So q1 comma y comma right side. So in this place, q1 comma y comma r. Clear? And now q1y is finished. q11, already we finished. The same delta function will be happen. So q2y already finished. Sorry, q2y is not finished. So state is q2 and y should be there left side. So q2y. So q2 comma y comma left. Clear? And now q2y and q2x. Where is q2x? Here I want to fill. That is q0. It changed to q0. So q2x equal to q0 comma x should be replaced by x only. So q0 comma x comma right side. Okay, q0 comma x comma r. Now q0y, we have the state here q0y. That is q0y equal to, y is there, but it goes to q3. So q3 comma y comma right. q3 comma y comma right. Now q3y, here it is q3y. So here it will come q3y. See q3y. So q3 comma y comma right. That is q3 comma y comma right. Okay. Now q3 blank, it reaches the blank. q3b. So q3b, I want to write here q3b. So q3b is q4 comma b comma q4 comma b comma right. Okay. This is accepting state. So remaining everything you put blank, dash. Okay. So based on this entries only the control is going to move. Okay. I will wrap this, and now I will going to teach you how to draw a transition diagram. Okay. This is accepting state, this is starting state. See, how many states we have? 4 states. So Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. This is accepting state, this is starting state. Okay. So Q00, listen, Q00, it goes to Q1. So it goes to Q1, and this 0 is replaced by x. So you want to write like this, see, 0 that is replaced by x, and direction is right side. You can mention like this, direction is right side. Now Q0y, so it goes to Q3, Q0y, it goes to Q3, and y is replaced by y. So y slash y, and direction is right side. Clear? Okay. Now similarly Q1 0, that is Q1 0, it goes to Q1 alone. So Q1 0, we have to put like this. Q1 0, 0 is replaced by 0 only. So 0 0 right side. Now Q1 1, it goes to Q2. Q1 1, it goes to Q2, and 1 is replaced by y. So 1 it is replaced by y, and direction is left side. Now Q2 0, so Q2 it goes to Q2, 0 is replaced by 0, and direction is left side. Okay. And now Q2x, so it goes to Q0, Q2x, it goes to Q0, right? So x is replaced by x, and right side. Clear? Q2y, it goes to Q2, that is, it goes to Q2, we have another thing. So y it is replaced by y, and direction is left side. Clear? Now Q3y, it goes to Q3. Okay, y is replaced by y, so y which is replaced by y and right side. Now Q3b, Okay, it goes to Q4, so Q4, and B is replaced by B, and direction is right side. Okay, so now it reaches the accepting state. Fine. So L equal to, the language L equal to 0 power n, 1 power n is accepted by the Turing machine like this. Clear? So what we want to concentrate in this concept is, we have to replace 0 by x and 1 by y, that we know. And we want to see that where the direction should be changed and where the state also will be changed. Okay. And you want to draw the transition table, and based on the transition table, you want to draw the transition diagram. Fine? Thank you.